Welcome back everyone. We're continuing our adventure. Absolutely lovely. So let's get on with it. And at the end, we'll just tell you something about the importance of maintenance and why we wish the Canal and River Trust still had lensmen. But for now, we hope you enjoy this video. So let's get going. We're now approaching bridge 48 in the small village of Bettisfield. For us, a lot of meaning again, because as we go through, directly on the left is where our first new shell was built. Out in the open, in the elements, built by Bettisfield boats they were called, and we visited numerous times and actually did a lot of our fit out here as well, and you will see it shortly, the area where we did a lot of our work. So we'll just get through 48 and you will see it quite clearly, sorry. Yes, this spot here, hard to believe really, isn't it, when you look at it now? And there used to be the work shed here, of which we went in many times to sort bits and pieces out. Yes, 1997 that was.
Here's Mo! Mo! You've come back. You've bloody come back home.
I'll come back home more any days up here now.
You know, we feel when we came to this time, so we feel like a boat. 90, yeah?
Yeah, got this spot.
How is? Yes, not so bad, Mal.
It's good to see you both again.
Yes, we keep appearing.
Is Jeff still around on the blue boat, Joy?
On the...
You know the boat called Joy? Jeff, white her.
Oh, I don't know, it's seen for ages.
He moored her as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you then.
Alright, see you, Mal.
See you, Mum. See you all the way back.
Another little story now. Bridge 49. Well, we had two options here. If you go to the left and walk down, now I don't know if the pub's still there yet, the Horse and Jockey. It might be, it might not. But if you go to the left and walk down, you'll soon find out. Or where our boat was being built, there was a road that way you could go to the Horse and Jockey. And one day, was when he was in his heyday with everything, and I was a fan. We met Roy Wood from The Move and Wizard, and he was in the pub, and he still had all them colours in his hair and everything as well. So I was a bit awestruck then, because I was a great fan. Well, I still am. I think Wizard and The Move made some fantastic records. But I always remembered going in and seeing him totally unexpected in such a remote area. But then again, it's probably the reason why he was in there, because it wasn't in the hustle bustle of life he was no doubt involved in.
Hello.
It's cold, isn't it?
It sure is. At least it's not raining.
On the right here, where you can see these boats ahead, we call that the Millennium spot for us. And to celebrate the year 2000, we moored up here and had our own drinks and everything, with Bernadette's mum and dad was with us as well. Moored up and had some terrific views of all the fireworks. They came obviously at midnight, and we had a really nice time. Did what we want with no hustle bustle, and a special occasion which we'll always remember.
You'd think you were Welsh with all them things.
No, never. I want to stand here.
Oh yeah.
You walk well.
Yes, yes.
It's bloody cold though.
Oh, it is cold, yeah.
Really?
Temperatures dropped tremendously in the last few hours.
See you on the way back.
As we go round this tight bend here, there's a major breach here. Well, it'll be a few years ago now, but it was major and closed the Llangollen for quite a long time. They blame badgers for it, and it filled the field on the left hand side. Yeah, that was a major one, that. We couldn't move anywhere. We was on this, we was on this canal at that time, but everything ground to a halt. very soon now we will be reaching our destination for this evening and perhaps tomorrow, depending what the weather's like. Now the place where we're going to be stopping is called Hampton Bank. Another area what we have moored up around, you know, many times. It's quite popular, but hopefully at this time of the year there'll be plenty of space for us. If we can fit in, yeah, I think we might go here, yes. Well, this little part of our cruise comes to an end, but things didn't quite go to plan. We've always, you know, believed that maintenance is very important for people to enjoy the canals, but not only on the canals, but on the bank side as well. It's no good having all the growth of weeds and everything all where you're getting off and that. It's just not safe, as you will see in what happened to me, and there's plenty of other people that had the same issues. So we should have everything, you know, mowed down. You can have it higher at the back near any trees or anything like that. That can have it for all the habitats and that. But where you jump off the boat, it is important that you know where you're going. Not only because of the risk of accidents, but there's things like dog mines and that what you don't see as well, and it's happened to me that as well. So what happened? Well, getting off the boat, could not see anything wrong. There was just some overgrown, you know, the grass was all overgrown, but I stepped off. And what happened? Spadoosh, straight down. There was a gap what you could not see, and I went straight down over 5 foot it was, and with one leg, and it was rather painful, and it did do some bruising. But we didn't leave it at that, apart from a bit of cursing and the fact that I was lucky that I didn't break my leg or ankle, and that would have spoilt me any cruising we'd do for the rest of the year. We contacted the Canal and River Trust immediately. That's what everybody should do. It's simple enough. You tell them what the problem is and tell them to get back to you with a report. Thankfully, after a little bit of where they said we'd already received a report of what was done, which we hadn't, and we let them know, the guys from Canal and River Trust did ring us up and said they had made it all safe and rectified what was quite dangerous. So remember, if you're out on the canals and you come across a problem, don't just call CRT for not sorting something out. Tell them and keep badgering them until you get a response and a reply what satisfies you that they've managed to sort out what the problem you raised with them. That's just something what we advise and what you can see with us. So a cautionary tale that was. But now, as usual, that's it. and we'll see you in the next one.